Hi, Mark here. Friday, August the 29th, just after 9 a.m. Eastern. That's just after 1 p.m. GMT. Let's have a look how the US dollar is performing. US session well underway, and US dollar certainly starting the last day of the week on the front foot. Demand for US dollar, I'm seeing it across the board in the index. I've got support at 97.73. I've got resistance 98.06. There's the green candlestick. That's through the Asian and European session going into the 1 hour into the US session. And on the hourly, there you see the strong US dollar, 98.06 resistance. Looks to be possibly turning around now that the US session's underway. This is selling US dollar. Uh, Sellers of US dollar, if there's going to be a turnaround from a strong to weak, we'll be looking down at the 97.73 support. Continuation of dollar strength, looking above the 98 level where we're sitting now, and resistance 98.06. Let's have a look at the majors. I'll start on the daily on the Euro US. There you see the red candlestick. That's selling euro, buying US. That's US dollar strength. I've got resistance at 116.90. I've got support at 116.51. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you see the selling euro, buying US down to that support. There's the wicket left behind in the last hour. Buyers of euro, sellers of US, from US dollar strength to weakness, would be looking up here at the 116.90 area. But for now, it's selling euro, buying US dollar strength, and in view is the support at 116.51. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. Not much of a fight back from the pound. It's strong US dollar, selling pound, buying US, resistance 135.11. I've got support at 134.45. You can see it pushing lower. If I have a look at the hourly, there you see that's strong US dollar, selling pound, buying US, sellers looking down at this 134.45 support, an area that if there's going to be a turnaround from strong US dollar to weak US dollar, buyers of pound would look for a bounce up off this level, looking up at the $1.35.11 resistance. Let's look at the US yen. Again, US dollar strength. I've got support at 146.76. I've got resistance at 147.41. And it looks like it's right at that resistance right now. Let's zoom in on the hourly. There you see no fight back from the yen as yet. It's a continuation of dollar strength like we've seen through the European session. Buyers looking up at the 147.41 resistance area. US dollar Canadian. US dollar strength again. Support 137.36. There it sits. And testing resistance, intraday resistance right now at 137.78. No fight back as yet from the Canadian. There you see testing this intraday resistance at the 137.78. Buyers will be looking up at the as high as the 138 level. Of course, if there's a turnaround from dollar strength to dollar weakness, sellers will look to bounce down off this area, looking down at the 137.36. So we've got resistance support levels to work with. US dollar testing those resistance and support levels, a strong US dollar to start with. We'll see whether that can be maintained during the US session or if there's going to be a turnaround. I will keep you updated. Good trading.